Guys, welcome to today's video. So I have some new makeup again that we are going to be testing out today. It's actually just two products, one of which I've already shown you guys in a previous video, but it's still considered new, especially here in the US. So we are going to put it to the test today. The first new product that I have that we are going to be testing out today is a new primer from La Mer. They recently released this primer called the Perfecting Primer, so I want to put this to the test and see how it wears with the foundation that I've been loving recently. And it is another product from La Mer. It is their powder foundation. So this is called the Soft Moisture Powder Foundation. It has an SPF of 30 and it does come with a case, but I accidentally only ordered the refills. Kind of a long story. I think I've already mentioned it in my videos previously. So I don't have the actual packaging for this. However, when you go to purchase it, you can purchase it with the packaging. So I only have the refills, which is totally fine because fortunately, this is all I need to apply the foundation and use it. So we are going to be testing out the foundation with the primer, see how they work together. The primer is going to be a first impressions, as today is the first time that I use this. The foundation is not, like I mentioned, I've talked about it at this point several times and I already did a little bit of a review on it when I incorporated the foundation in a get ready with me video that I uploaded not too long ago. So I guess we can say the main focus is the primer, but I also wanted to show you guys how the foundation wears since I did not do that in my last video. Now, if you guys are new to my channel, hello and welcome. I am Suzana and I love talking about makeup, mostly luxury makeup. So if you guys like luxury stuff, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, that you follow me on Instagram because I love to share new makeup with you guys. I also really enjoy doing tutorial style videos, a lot of get ready with me's. Here and there I will throw in a haul, but the majority of the makeup that I do talk about is on luxury brands. That is just what I enjoy the most. So please do not forget to subscribe. And I think that is really all I had for my intro today. So we will be doing a demo and then I will come back later tonight to show you guys how everything performed and give you my final thoughts. Now let's go ahead and apply some makeup. So of course, we're going to start off with the primer. So again, this is called the Perfecting Primer and it does say online that this is a hydrating primer that instantly blurs imperfections for a fresh, soft focus effect. Create a soft, ultra smooth canvas for makeup or simply amplify skin's bare beauty with improved tone, texture, and translucency. Use morning and evening following your skincare regimen. Gently swipe one pump onto face and neck and let set. Wear alone or follow with makeup. Obviously, we're going to use this with some makeup, so I'm going to go ahead and shake this. We do get 1.4 ounces in this, just so you guys know. I thought I would be able to hear it shaking in here, but nope, that's not the case. Since we only need one pump, that is all I'm going to dispense. Oh wow, it's got a really nice fragrance. It smells clean, almost like the La Mer moisturizer if you've smelled it before. To tell the truth, I currently don't see too much of a difference. My skin does look a little bit more hydrated, but beyond that, I'm not noticing much. I do have a lot of acne going on right now, so I am in a rush to start covering this up. And I also don't know if maybe because I am dealing with a lot of skin issues right now, if it's going to be a little bit difficult to see how well this can perform as far as blurring out some texture. Right now I just have too much that it's kind of impossible to rely on a product like this, especially a soap product, to do so much for me. So I need to be a little bit realistic here, but we will see how this wears with the foundation because I have already told you guys that this foundation, I really love how it looks on me throughout the day. I love how it performs. Besides having to blot my T-zone, I usually don't have to worry much about it. So I figured it was a good test to tie these two together. But before I go in with powder foundation, I do have to remember to first conceal. So I'm going to apply my Chanel concealer under my eyes, and I'm also going to do a little bit of spot concealing. Alright, so now let's go ahead and apply the foundation. So this is the Soft Moisture Powder Foundation with SPF of 30. I like a dummy, and in case you guys have not seen my other videos where I have used this, accidentally bought the refillable products only. It was a total dumb mistake that I made when I ordered these from Selfridges months ago. They recently became available here in the US, so I will link this down below in case anybody's interested in them. And for one, I'm a huge fan of powder foundations, so the moment I saw this, I knew I had to give it a try, and that is why we're here and I have them. So I've been using these for a while, and I think they perform wonderfully on me. I have two shades. One is way too light for me. It is the shade 13 Beach, and the other one is 23 Sandstone. So Sandstone is what we will be using today. Now online it says this formula's creamy silken texture captures the freshness of a liquid foundation in a light as air weightless powder. The results? A long-wearing, non-drying formula that melts onto skin to blur imperfections, soften fine lines, and even tones. Refill your compact and never miss a moment of flawless, healthy looking skin. Now to use, it does say that you can customize your coverage with the dual-sided sponge to create a sheer luminous finish. Use the softer velvet side. For a more coverage blend, use the textured side. So I finally went ahead and washed my little sponges. So yeah, one side it does feel a little bit smoother than the other, just a little bit. So it's kind of hard to tell, but I'm assuming this is like the velvety side and this is the more texture side. So if I do want more coverage, I can use this. But today I'm going to use a brush since this is my preferred method of application. And this one is from IT Cosmetics. It is called the Bye Bye Pores Powder Brush in the number 701. So here we have it. This shade is a little bit too light for me, but once I go in with bronzing and finish up all my makeup, I feel like I can get away with it. So I really like the coverage that this gave me. I think it worked really well with the primer that I used as well. My skin looks really good and healthy. It does also look just a little bit powdery, but I just think that's normal when using a powder foundation. It's just something that once it starts melting into my skin, it actually starts looking even better throughout the day. So you guys will see once I'm done with all my makeup how this will no longer look powdery. Now because I do have other areas that do require a little bit more coverage, I ended up going in with the texture side of the sponge to just add a little bit more in those specific areas. And then I went in with a fluffy brush with the lighter shade that I have. This is number 13 to set my concealer, but I went in with a very, very light hand. Otherwise, we can get overboard real quickly with this and it's going to look very cakey under the eyes. So to avoid that, use a soft fluffy brush and just pick up a tiny bit of product. So far, we're doing good. I'm not really surprised because the foundation itself I already knew was going to perform really beautifully. So it's really about testing out the primer. So I'm going to go ahead now and finish off the rest of my makeup, and then I'm going to show you guys how everything is looking before I go about the rest of my day and continue with a word test. Alright, so here is the completed look and a close-up as to how my makeup is looking. Oh my gosh, I think this looks really good. You guys tell me what you think, but to me, this is a great makeup day. I love how my skin is looking. I think both the primer and the foundation are working really well together. I mean, I really can't believe how my skin looks right now. You can still see this blemish that I have up here. I'm just going to leave it alone. We don't need to mess with that anymore. Alright guys, so I am going to go on about my day and I will be back in 4 to 5 hours to show you how everything is looking, and then I do plan on wearing this for at least 8 hours, hopefully 10. If I can make it to 10 hours, we will do that. So I will see you guys later. Alright guys, it's been about 5 hours and this is how we're looking. So let me bring you guys in a little bit closer. Oops, I always go the wrong way. And I think everything's looking pretty good. I lost a little bit of the foundation around my nose. Every time I eat, I end up having to also wipe my nose. So yeah, that's why I lost a little bit of the foundation there. But besides that, I don't see like any type of separation anywhere. Definitely no clingingness. Nothing that discourages me from continuing to wear this foundation, except for the fact that my T-zone is oily. So that's nothing new. I am going to go ahead and blot, because usually at this point, realistically, when I wear makeup, I do end up blotting to try to get more longevity out of my makeup look and give it a little bit more of a refresher. But I'm not going to go in with anything else except some blotting sheets. So let me do that real quick and then I will BRB to show you how it's looking so far. So all I did is blot and I feel like my makeup is holding up really well. Very happy with this. So I am going to go about the rest of my day so we can get a full day wear test, something that I think is a little bit more realistic to get a better view and understanding with how these products actually perform together. But so far, I don't think you guys are surprised, because I sure as heck am not. I am very impressed and very happy with how things are looking. So I will see you guys later tonight for my final check-in and my final review with the La Mer powder foundation and new primer. Guys, we're back. I made it to the 10-hour mark. I'm a fan of both products. I really did end up enjoying this primer, the Perfecting primer from La Mer, as well as the powder foundation. I think they both work really well together. My skin looks amazing. I did lose a little bit of coverage around my chin. My nose is about the same as it was earlier, I think, but nothing excessive, nothing where it looks bad or too worn. I mean, you guys can see for yourself. Let me know if you think this does not look good. So guys, I really don't know what else to say, but that I'm very happy with everything. I really didn't expect this makeup to hold up as well as it has. I mean, I already knew that the foundation was beautiful and I've always loved how it wears on me, but I think with the primer, it actually made a difference and it looks really nice. I mean, more than this, I can't expect out of these products. So overall, the primer and the foundation are both beautiful. I recommend them. I love them and I'm excited to continue using these. But for now, I am ready to go wash my face and just watch a little bit of TV before I hit the sack. So I hope you found this video informative. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give me a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe if you have not yet so you do not miss out on any of my future videos. Thank you guys so much for spending some time with me today. Until next time.